After the tug of war on the embattled four commissioners of the Independent Electoral Commission IEBC, Juliana Cherera has resigned today as Vice Chair and Commissioner of the IEBC. She wrote to the President William Ruto informing him of her resignation from the electoral body. Justus Nyangaya and three other commissioners, Irene Masit, Francis Wanderi and Cherera, are accused of trying to mislead the country regarding the August 9th presidential elections.
Our public consultations will be about the four IEBC commissioners who have been subjected to gross injustices and forced to resign. The consultations are also about other pressing national issues. We have already said they are being coerced. Remember, commissioners represent the people. Anybody given public office represents the people. What we can see is coercion, and we can see the end game. William Ruto wants a William Ruto commission. This is what we must resist.
The issue led the Azimio coalition to call for a meeting of the people to collect the opinions of the commissioners. President William Ruto told the opponents to have a schedule for their protest. The Azimio coalition has responded by reminding the president that they are not organizing a protest, but a people's consultative meeting for the people slated for 7th December and that of the 12th Jamhuri Day, which they call Wazalendo Day.
When did competition become the senior advisor or a cheerleader? Let us be serious and let people do whatever they feel befits them in the position they stand. We reject unsolicited advice.
And that the meeting on Wednesday at Kamkunji grounds is a peaceful public consultative meeting. It is not a demonstration or picketing. It is just a consultative meeting with the people of Kenya. And on the 12th of December, Jamhuri Day, we are going to Jacaranda Garden in Embakasi, not Kamkunji. Again, that is just going to be celebrating Jamhuri Day with Wazalendo wa Kenya. And it's also going to be a very peaceful congregation.
Members who lean towards the Jubilee and KANU parties to boycott the attempt to protest are in what is seen to be convinced by the Vice President Rigathi Gachagua to cut off the Azimio wing, Raila Odinga denying that the Azimio coalition has disintegrated.
Here there's been an allegation in the media that Azimio Mizambaratika. As you can see here, Honorable Karua represents NAC Kenya. Honorable David Murada here and Jeremiah Kioni here represent Jubilee. And Honorable Robert Mbui here represents Wiper Party. Because Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, the Wiper leader, is in Mwingi on some business. Honorable Gideon Moi of KANU has also sent just apologies. So you need to know that Azimio is very much united here. And we just want to reiterate again what Martha has told you, that we are acting in the best interest of the members of Azimio.
On the issue of the appointment of the government officials, the Azimio coalition has accused the president of not considering academics and instead considering different criteria.
We are concerned that the fairly functional public service of Kenya, and which our nation has struggled to build over the years, is being turned upside down by the UDA regime. Civil servants who have painstakingly built careers in public service have been overlooked and bypassed by the Ruto regime and now being made to answer to failed politicians, crooked businessmen, and mercenary activists who have no experience whatsoever in the functioning of civil service and of government. That is what has happened with the appointments, partly of cabinet and of principal secretaries.
David Murabe claiming that they are ready to fight to ensure that the country does not return to the days of dictatorship.
Kenyans should not sit back and watch as the country goes down to the dogs. These so-called new kids on the block have been in government. There's nothing new. In fact, they're just reinstating those old bad days, and we are cautioning Kenyans and alerting them that the era of dictatorship is back with us, and that Kenyans should not sit back and allow these people that comfort of thinking that they can subdue all of us. We will not let that happen.
The Secretary General of the Jubilee Party ordering withdrawal from the by-elections of Elgeyo Marakwet, Garissa Township and Utawala Ward, while claiming to support the Azimio wing.
It is clear that Mr. Chebukati is being used to suffocate democracy by the regime. Due to this ongoing introspection, our party will not be fielding any candidates in upcoming by-elections, namely Elgeyo Marakwet, Garissa Township and Kadara constituency. And this is further informed by the findings of the Supreme Court that the chair of IEBC acted unilaterally without involving other commissioners in making core decisions of the commission. We wish to clarify that the party, Jubilee, is consulting widely with our coalition partners and will support any peaceful and sustained efforts at promoting good governance and accountability in the country. We wish to strongly reiterate that we remain steadfast supporters of Azimio coalition, led by Honorable Raila Odinga.
For Ebro TV, Amode Francis.